Stop playing with them.
Hi, I'm Nicola Cairncross. Welcome to my podcast. This is where we talk about entrepreneurship, digital marketing, being a digital nomad, and much, much more. I really hope you enjoy the show. For a long time, AI felt like something only big businesses would use, something for tech giants, or maybe a sci-fi movie, but not really something we'd use in everyday business. And even now, a lot of people I know, smart, savvy business owners, still think of AI as this futuristic, slightly intimidating tool that doesn't fit into their day-to-day. Dangerous, even. I know, I felt like that at the beginning too. I kept playing with it, being less than impressed with the results. And as a writer of 20-odd business books and a memoir, I felt slightly uneasy about using AI to write anything. It just felt like cheating. But here's what I found. If you learn how to use prompts properly and work through a series of exercises using AI itself, you can produce reference documents that you then use to train your AI to perform way better than you ever could. And I'm not joking. So AI isn't just for big businesses anymore. I've discovered that using AI and its various tools, and in particular using the little bots that I've created to do every part of that series of exercises, you can actually produce output that is way better than you would ever produce yourself. It takes your ideas and it turns them into really well-written pieces of work that really would have been a big struggle for me to produce myself. And because I have something to help me with the grunt work of doing the grammar and the spelling and all that stuff and the editing, I'm more creative. I'm able to turn out more work that's more creative in terms of the ideas contained within it than I would have been able to output on my own. So AI isn't just for big businesses anymore. And it's not something that's going to replace creative people. It's something that's going to help and support and make more productive those creative people. In 2024, small businesses are finally able to tap into the benefits of AI in a way that levels the playing field. And not only is it practical, but it's also become a genuine game changer for businesses of all sizes. As I say, it's transformed the way I work and has taken my productivity and creativity through the roof. It makes creating everything for social media so much quicker and more fun. Let me paint a picture. Imagine if all those good ideas you have, the ones that get pushed aside because, let's be honest, they take forever to create, could actually be implemented in a fraction of the time. Imagine AI tools taking the heavy lifting, like SEO research, brainstorming content ideas with you, or generating drafts, leaving you free to focus on the big picture creative stuff that only you can bring to the table. The other day, I had 3 rough ideas that I wanted to combine into a post for Facebook. I knew the 3 concepts I wanted to get across, and I knew that I wanted to weave them together somehow. But if I'd have been forced to do that on my own, it would have taken me a day probably. So what I did was I said to ChatGPT, I want to create a Facebook post for this person. And I uploaded the PDF of my ideal client that had been created previously. And I said, I want to talk about this challenge that my ideal client has. And the things that are in my mind are this, 1, 2, and 3. And I outlined the three ideas or concepts I had. Can you please weave them together in a way that makes sense for the person reading the article, that resonates with the person that's reading the article, and that offers practical solutions for the person that's reading the article? And I'm not kidding, within 2 minutes, I had the rough draft of a really great Facebook post, article for the blog, or a LinkedIn. Well, we'll come to LinkedIn in a minute. There were a couple of things missing. I could read, when I was reading it, I could tell there was a couple of things missing. But all I needed to do was say, can you go back and put in this concept? Or can you go back and put in this book recommendation? Or can you go back and put in this idea around the third topic that we were referencing? And it did it. And literally within an hour, I had an amazing article that would have taken me at least a day to do. But more importantly, I wouldn't have started the process in the first place, because it would have been too daunting, too time consuming, and too difficult. Whereas it was done within an hour and it was out there being shared on Facebook and LinkedIn. And the other thing I did was I went back and I go, take this article and make it suitable for LinkedIn's character count limit, but without losing any of the main points of the article. And literally it does it within a minute. It's just amazing. I hope I can convince you right now in this that it is just amazing. Why don't you try it? So that's exactly what AI has done for me, and it can do the same for you. I've created a whole army of AI bots to do many of the day-to-day tasks for me that I estimate have boosted my creativity and productivity in 1/10 of the time. I'm about 10 times as creative as I would have been. It takes me 1/10 of the time it would have taken. So each of the bots in my bot library are designed to do one thing exceptionally well, adding up to a bot library that can help make your business run smoother, faster, and smarter without you needing a degree in computer science. My bots include Discover Your Ideal Client. It will lead you through a series of questions all about your ideal client or who you think your ideal client might be. And at the end, it will give you a very detailed document that you can print, that you can download as a PDF and upload anytime that you need to let any of the AIs you're using know who your ideal client is. There's a bot called Make Great Decisions, trained by the greats, the Socrates and the other great philosophers in the world, to help you make great decisions based on logical thinking, Socratic questioning, and all that good stuff. There's one bot called Be Happy and Get It Done, which is all about being productive and happy and only doing things in the way that you love to do them, which ensures they actually get done. There's one called Create Your Brand Voice, which helps you develop an authentic and consistent brand voice and create a document, again, a PDF document that you can upload whenever needed. There's a bot called the No Sales Sales Letter, which takes the structures of how good sales letters are set out and walks you through a series of questions to get the information out of you that needs to be put into a sales letter that makes it effortless for somebody to buy rather than you trying to sell. There's a bot called How to Manage Your Money Honey, which is based on my two books, The Money Gym and The Money Gym, My Number One Greatest Tip, which is based on a lot of business owners that I've interviewed over the years. And it knows all the contents of those two books, and it also teaches you how to work so that you can actually run a day-to-day or a week-by-week cash flow forecast and know where your money is at all times. There's one called Gamify My Marketing, which will help you put your business through a really fun, easy series of questions to find out how to make your marketing more engaging for your ideal client. And then there's How to Write Content and Social Media Posts, which has been trained on everything I know about great storytelling. It will craft engaging social media posts using the proven storytelling frameworks like the hero's journey to captivate your audience and drive action. You'll write powerful posts that resonates deeply and inspires your followers to connect or engage. And I'm adding to these bot library all the time. So there are 14 bots in there at the moment, and every time I find a need for one, I create a new one, train it personally, and drop it into the library. So come on over to nicolacairnext.com and have a look. See if any of those bots could help you in your business today. They're like an extra set of hands, but with the consistency and reliability of AI. AI doesn't get tired. AI doesn't get fed up. AI doesn't get interrupted. One of the standout benefits of my bot library is how it boosts productivity while freeing up the mental space for the more strategic, creative aspects of your business. Once all the day-to-day grunt stuff's getting done, you're free to think about your business from a higher level. Imagine having a bot to brainstorm ideas, analyze keywords, or draft content, tasks that usually slow you down, leaving you with more time to focus on big picture planning, client connections, and creating content that feels truly aligned with your brand. This is productivity without compromise. You get quality output without the burnout. Another huge advantage, these bots are trained to feel natural, not robotic. They're built with small business owners in mind, understanding the tone and personal touch that's so critical to keeping your brand authentic. You're not just getting generic AI here, you're getting AI that's been tailored to support the needs of entrepreneurial experts like you, combining efficiency with the warmth and clarity that's essential for genuine client engagement. For example, I've got a bot that you can get access to that's called Your Brand Voice, and it's analysed several of my videos, several of my best blog posts, the ones I've decided are my best blog posts, and it's analysed everything else that I've written into my books. So it's got access to all my knowledge and experience, but more importantly, it's got access to my tone of voice and the way I speak. By integrating these bots into your workflow, you're effectively future-proofing your business. You're setting up systems that allow you to scale, reach more people, and create a lasting impact, all while maintaining your unique brand voice. Plus, with my guide on maximizing the AI advantage here, you can get the best out of those bots with confidence, knowing that you're supported by me every step of the way. According to the Think Big with AI Small Business Marketing with AI report, which you can download over at my blog post, AI has made it possible for small business owners to handle tasks that used to require big teams or big budgets. Here are just a few ways that AI can support you. SEO made simple. AI tools can take care of all the keyword research, content optimization, and even trend tracking. You don't need to be an SEO expert to start ranking better. Content creation in a snap. Ever get writer's block? AI can help you brainstorm topics, outline your ideas, and even draft content that you can then tweak to fit your brand voice. Personalized marketing. We all know that connecting with your ideal customer and your audience is key, but personalizing every piece of content can feel impossible. AI makes it easier by using data to tailor content that speaks to individual preferences. Clients who've started using AI report faster content creation, better engagement, and even higher return on investment. And it's no wonder. AI is freeing them up to work on what really matters, the creative and strategic elements that makes their brands unique. What's changing for AI in 2024 or 2025? Key trends to watch. As AI gets ever more sophisticated, a few trends are becoming clear, and these are important to pay attention to. 1. Human-like quality content. People still want content that feels engaging and genuine. AI is getting better at creating content that resonates, but you can always add your own polish to ensure it sounds like you, not like a machine. Better SEO with EEAT standards. AI is helping small businesses meet Google's latest experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthy EEAT standards, which means you can finally compete in search rankings without a giant SEO team. 3. More personalized and niche content. AI is able to dig deep into audience data, allowing you to create content that's tailored and relevant for different audiences without spending days on or tweaking every detail. 4. Expanding into multimedia. AI just isn't for text anymore. From video content to podcast support, AI is opening up new ways to reach audiences, giving small businesses a shot at multimedia engagement that used to be exclusive to big brands. But let's be real, AI can't do everything. AI isn't perfect. One of the big challenges with AI is that it can feel a bit generic if left to its own devices. Maintaining a consistent on-brand voice is a challenge when you're working with automated tools, and that's why human oversight is still essential. I always recommend AI to do the heavy lifting, thinking it was as a rough draft generator or a brainstorming buddy, while you polish the final content to reflect your brand. There is also the matter of learning to use AI effectively. I get it. If you're new to it, the tech can be a little daunting, but the beauty of AI is you can start small. Dip your toes in by asking AI for specific tasks like SEO optimization or initial content drafts and build from there. That's why I lead clients on my Get It Done Idea to Launch in 5 Days Flat intensive masterclass through a structured way of working with AI, creating key documents that they feed into their own version of my bots to get the best results every single time. For those clients who want to move beyond my bots and start to create their own bots, maybe based around your own expertise and your own books, or for your own clients, I've created a masterclass on how to do that too. Why you want to start sooner rather than later. According to the report, small businesses that have embraced AI are seeing impressive results, not just me. 68% of them reported a higher return on investment, with 65% noting an improvement in SEO performance. Think about it, creating content faster, reaching more people, and saving money on production costs. That's the reality of AI when it's done right. When I first started using AI, I was honestly blown away after I got over the initial hurdles. I was suddenly able to implement ideas I would previously have shelved simply because I didn't have time to bring them to life. It felt like a massive creativity boost. I didn't have to keep stifling good ideas because of time constraints. Instead, I could launch them faster and reach my audience in new, engaging ways. That's what I want for you, the chance to work more effectively without sacrificing creativity or quality. Starting with AI doesn't have to be a major overhaul. There are a few simple ways to get going. Start small. Test out AI on a single task, like keyword research or drafting blog ideas. That way you'll see the benefits without feeling overwhelmed. Invest in some training. Understand how to use AI effectively can make all the difference. Take a bit of time to learn the basics, whether it's through tutorials, workshops, or guides like the ones I'm offering you in this article. Using AI as a starting point, not the final draft. Let AI handle the research and the rough drafts, but take the time to personalize and polish. This combination ensures your content remains authentic and true to your brand. If you're like most, it might seem like a luxury, but here's the truth. It's rapidly becoming a necessity for anyone wanting to stay relevant in the digital space. Your competitors will be using it. So getting started with AI doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be intentional. Are you ready to get started? Come over to nicolacairncross.com and download my AI Advantage Guide to discover how my bot library can help you break through your content marketing challenges and implement AI effectively in your business. Get the guide over there and start using AI to boost your creativity and productivity, scale your content creation, boost your SEO, and engage your audience like never before. You'll start to feel excited about your product and content creation for the first time in a long time. I can promise you that because it's happened to me. Just come over to nicolacairncross.com and download my AI Advantage Guide, and I'll see you over there. You've been listening to Nicola Cairncross of nicolacairncross.com. Well, I hope you enjoyed the show today. We've got lots of resources on the website, so do come over to check them out. And by all means, feel free to book yourself into my diary at nicolacairncross.com/diary. I love to talk to entrepreneurs.